How's it going, guys? This is Jamie. So the trailer for Solo: A Star Wars Story was just released mere hours ago. Now, it's a school night and I should be getting to bed, but I wanted to watch this video and share my reaction with you guys. So that's what we're going to do. Without further ado, let's dive right into the official trailer. Is that Coruscant?
Is it revenge?
Of course!
Money? Or is it something else? You look good. A little rough around the edges, but good.
Heard about a job. Big shot gangster putting together crew. I'm a driver. I'm a flyer. I waited a long time for a shot like this. What do you think? Well, what do you know? You got a line on a ship?
Yeah, I know a guy. He's the best smuggler around.
I heard a story about you. I was wondering if it's true. Everything you've heard about me is true.
Stay woke, Han.
Let's go with a mean man's face. Hey, these guys. If you come with us, you're in this life for good. Might wanna buckle up, baby. Let me give you some advice. Listen, everyone will betray you, and you will never be disappointed. I got a really good feeling about this.
Who is that Wookiee? Not Chewbacca.
190 years old. You look great.
That's great. Oh, sorry, I just found that really funny. Will Chewie make it? Alright. As you can tell, I loved it. I'm someone who enjoyed Rogue One a lot more than The Force Awakens, and it's safe to say I'll enjoy this movie a lot more than The Last Jedi. I'm pumped. That being said, I've watched a few other videos discussing the trailer here on YouTube, and I noticed some details most channels seem to be missing. I've compiled a list of 5 things I myself picked up on, plus one detail others have covered, but that I wanted to give my thoughts on. Let's do this. Number 1. Who is that other Wookiee? As I said, others have discussed this, but I wanted to include it in the video, as it is one of the things that stood out to me the most. Some have said it's likely Chewie's wife Mala, who debuted in the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Stir whip, stir whip, 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 stir beat, stir whip, 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 stir, stir whip, 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 stir, stir whip, 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 stir, stir whip, whip, stir. Wah! Enough!
And has recently been brought back into the new canon. I really hope they go with this because I'm picturing a moment where Chewie is forced to leave her behind because of his life debt to Han, and my 19-year-old ass is bawling in theater. Although we could be overthinking it, and it could simply be another Wookiee slave from Kessel, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Number 2. What is that thing? When the Falcon is escaping from the Star Destroyer, you can see this strange glowing object on the horizon. Oddly, it also appears to be casting some sort of grid-like shadow. It might be that tentacle creature that we've only caught glimpses of, but who knows, it may just be a sun. Again, we'll have to see, but I'm bringing this up to spark debate. Number 3, the pirates. The group of pirates Han stares down are called the Cloud Riders. We don't get a very good look at them, but I spotted what may be some familiar faces. The most obvious one being Garandon. Now, Garandon is an Imperial agent who snitches on our heroes in A New Hope. I don't know about you, but I certainly wouldn't put mercenary work beneath him. The alien with the glowing blue visor reminds me of Sarko Plank, a background character from Force Awakens who actually has ties to Luke Skywalker in the new canon books. Like Garandon, Plank isn't exactly scrupulous. Lastly, the little guy reminds me of an Ewok. As we know, there are many short species of aliens in Star Wars, but I just really can't shake those Ewok vibes. I can't tell you why, but it's just something I feel in my gut. One of my problems with the new movies is that they don't bring back a lot of familiar aliens, so I would love to see any of the aforementioned 3 among the Cloud Riders. Number 4, respect for the EU. Speaking of the Cloud Riders, did you know that they were in the expanded universe? Ever since I first heard Tag and Bink from the comics were going to be included in the movie, I knew the Kasdan brothers held the EU in high esteem. This trailer only serves to confirm my feelings. Aside from Mala and the Cloud Striders, we also get to see Corellia. Yes, I know I called it Coruscant in my reaction, my bad. But like in the EU, Corellia is going to be established as Han's home planet in the movie. The sequel movies have basically ignored the EU, so I'm super stoked to see a great deal of EU integration in this movie. I don't care what the New Agers say. Star Wars wouldn't be what it is today without the EU, and it needs to be used as a template for any form of Star Wars media. Number 5, the lightsaber things. As pointed out by the wonderful Star Wars Explained, Dryden appears to have a Sith holocron among his possession. That tells me that those blades are variants of a lightsaber, which is really exciting. We haven't seen too many different types of lightsabers aside from the crossguard saber and the double-bladed saber. And I don't get it because I see a lot of potential for expansion. Star Wars fans have been creating concept art of differing lightsaber types for years, and I hope we're finally seeing this idea come into fruition. Finally, number 6. Qi'ra will betray Han. When Woody Harrelson's character told Han to expect that everyone will betray him, many fans theorized that Harrelson was talking about himself. But I think it only seems that way. I believe that Han will be betrayed and that it will be at the hands of Qi'ra, which is a wonderful idea and an example of great writing. For one, Han will never see it coming since him and Qi'ra apparently grew up together. Secondly, the new Star Wars movies are known for introducing a lot of strong female protagonists, so how cool would it be to finally have a strong female antagonist? No, Phasma doesn't count. Thirdly, it will get rid of Qi'ra and pave the way for Leia, without killing her off or having some cliche ride off into the sunset ending. Fourthly, and for me most importantly, this will establish why Han has commitment issues. When we see Han in A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, he has major reluctances towards settling down and sticking with anything for the long haul. He wants to ditch the rebels, he wants to leave Leia behind despite his love for her. If we see Han get stabbed in the back by such a close friend / love interest, it will give us new context for the original trilogy and prove that this movie was necessary, despite what the trolls may say. I think I'm going to love this movie. Han is one of my favorite characters, and I relate to him in many ways. As Solo himself said it so eloquently, as always, thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, please click the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Also, if you'd like to be a pal and help out the channel, feel free to contribute to my Patreon account. Any amount helps and guarantees that I can continue making these kinds of videos. Link in the description. Until next time, this is Jamie saying,
Hasta luego.